Niall Stanage, White House columnist for The Hill, joining us live in studio. Good to have you here.
Good to be with you.
Especially in light of the fact that you were in Tuscaloosa, Alabama for our NewsNation debate.
Absolutely.
For the GOP primary. So you've been busy getting those flight miles. But allegedly, Hunter Biden paid all of the taxes he owed back. So why is he facing this new indictment?
Because he paid them back in the end when he had no other option. And the indictment actually makes clear it wasn't that he overcame his addiction problems, which are well known, got sober and paid all these taxes. The taxes ended up being paid as a consequence of civil actions, one paternity suit, one from his ex-wife, that ultimately then he got these taxes paid in the end, having evaded them, allegedly, for several years.
Okay, and he is evading another instance here. The public deposition he would like. Him and his attorneys are pushing for this in front of House Republicans as they have an inquiry into him. They are going to be holding a private deposition, but he hasn't confirmed he'll make it. If he doesn't show up, will he be held in contempt of Congress?
That's what Republicans are threatening. Now, this is, of course, partly a PR battle as well as a legal or political battle. Hunter Biden has said that he will testify in public, trying finally to get off the back foot in this matter. Of course, he's now been rocked back again by this indictment. But his argument is, if Republicans aren't going to sort of change or misrepresent his testimony, why would they have an objection to him testifying in public?
Should Americans watching all of this go down believe that this tax indictment, both in the state of Delaware and in the state of California, that those are tied to alleged shady business dealings that the president may or may not have known about?
I think the issue of the president's involvement is separate. That's something that neither Republicans nor prosecutors have provided really convincing evidence of. But that doesn't mean this is a good story for him. It's a bad story anytime Hunter Biden's shady dealings are in the news. And of course, it does raise the pretty skeevy personal behaviour as well.
Skeevy. That's a word I didn't expect to hear on
Technical
Friday
term.
morning in news.
Jurisprudence.
Jurisprudence. There are other tax charges, again, as I mentioned, in Delaware that are still outstanding. But this new indictment in California, does it give credence to the whistleblowers, the FBI whistleblowers, who are heavily criticized, especially by Democrats, who said that there was misconduct by the DOJ, that said that there was slow walking by the IRS when it came to Hunter Biden's misdeeds?
Yeah, that's a great point. And this really is a vindication of those whistleblowers. To try to keep it simple, those whistleblowers were alleging that the lead attorney, David Weiss, had said he didn't have authority to charge elsewhere, such as in California. That was, in the whistleblowers' suggestion, an argument that took away some of the most serious charges. What you had was the whistleblowers coming forward saying it is wrong, he hasn't been charged in California, and then those charges happened. So in that sense, it's clearly a vindication.
Do people think that he's actually going to serve this prison time? I mean, likely not the maximum sentence of 17 years.
Yeah, it'd be amazing if the president's son ended up with a 17-year sentence. And to be fair, most people who are convicted of a first offence don't receive the maximum sentence. But 17 years does, at the same time, underline the actual gravity of the offences charged.
All right, Niall, it's always good to have you. We're going to have you around a little bit later on.
Always a pleasure, Adrienne.
All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.